Hello and welcome back. It's been a little while. I've been sick and not feeling very well, and I've just got back to where we're getting ready to carve. Now, I've changed a little bit on this hat, redrew it just a little bit, and you'll notice I finished cutting the Santa Claus out. So now I'm going to start laying in the face, and what I'm going to do right now is take a V-tool, which this one happens to be about a 5/16 inch V-tool, and I'm going to start cutting the outline. So just follow along with me here as we do it. I'm going to come right up in here. I'm going to cut this as it comes across right here. By the way, it's always a good idea, and I probably should be doing it, to wear a glove when you're using these kind of tools. Yesterday, for the first time since I can remember carving, I cut myself twice, and once with a V-tool and once with a small gouge. It's not fun. I should stop this and go get a glove, but I don't think I'm going to. Okay, now here I just cut the hat band in, and it will be cut deeper a little later. I'm going to come in here and start cutting the face in. And I'm going to start kind of right off this nose on the mustache. I'm going to come in here very carefully. I'm going to come up around the side of the face. Now when I get to the side of the face, I want to kind of hold my tool where it's parallel to the side of the face, and come right up here like so. And this is going to give me the outline of the face. Alright, now I'm going to turn it around right here. I'm going to come back to the nose very carefully so that I don't knock that off. I don't know if I mentioned it last time. I may or I may not, but if you'll notice, as I'm carving, I try to lay another finger on the tool so that I'm kind of using both hands, and that gives you more control. It's always a good idea to do that if you can, with a knife or with a gouge, and it gives you more better control so you don't slip, mess something up, or even cut yourself. Okay, alright, now it's starting to look good. Got this side of the face laid in. I need to finish this side right here. Come up a little bit like that. Alright, now I'm going to come down here and I'm going to start doing the bottom of the mustache. Start right here in this corner. Oops. Come around like so, and you have to be kind of careful when you get up to the sharp point of this mustache so you don't just knock it off, and you don't want to do that. They come right back in there. Okay. Okay, I'm going to turn around the other side, and I'm going to come this way. It's also helpful, even though most of the time you are going across grain, at times you are going with or against the grain, and you want to make sure that you are going with the grain whenever possible. Alrighty. Make that a little bit deeper here. Okay. Alright. Now, I've got the hat, bottom of the hat. I've got the outside of the face outline with the V-tool. Now I'm going to go ahead and come up here and do the hat. And I'm going to change to a little bigger V-tool. I'm going to go back to this, it's about a 1/2 inch, and it's kind of a wide V-tool. And use it to cut the hat in. I'm going to come right here and just come up. Now, this will all have to be deepened because I'm going to do some more things to this hat a little bit later, but this is the start of it anyway. Come right across here, down, back to that brim right there. Better later. Also take this and kind of use it as a flat chisel, kind of get some of this removed back a little bit. Later on we'll need to take all this down even more. But there you go. So far here we are. We're just cutting in lines. Alright. Now I'm going to take my knife, a good sharp knife, and I'm going to kind of trace these lines so that we can start. I'm putting in stop cuts is what I'm doing. We'll start cutting back to those stop cuts, which, by the way, if you don't know it already, and you probably do, using stock cuts and cutting back to the stock cuts is really the secret to good, clean carvings. Because if you'll always use stock cuts and then cut back to them, you won't have all that fuzz and chips that you see on carvings a lot of times. See, I forgot one little part right here. I forgot to kind of do around this ball. And here again later on we'll mess with this some more. Alright, now I kind of got my ball outlined right there. Across here. Alright, there we go. Alright, now I'm going to continue on, and I want to be very careful, especially on the side of the face, as I cut this line in, that I do not undercut it. You don't want the side of that face undercut. If anything, you want it straight up and down, or even leaned out a little bit, but never undercut. The only time you undercut anything, generally speaking, is if you are carving relief and use undercuts to throw shadows and make it look like it's standing off. I hope you can see what I'm doing. I'm trying a new camera position this morning, and I'm not sure yet. I'll have to go back and look at the film before I really know whether it's going to work very well. You notice I'm turning the piece around. You always have to turn your carving so that it's in a comfortable position and you can safely use your tools. Alright. Okay, now I've got all those V-tool lines. Oops, here's one here I haven't done yet. Traced out, put in a stock cut, and that's going to allow me to kind of keep this carving clean as I go. Alright, now I'm going to start lowering. And I'm going to be lowering the cheeks, I'm going to be lowering the forehead, I'm going to be lowering the area underneath the mustache, even going to be lowering the hair down to the side of the face, etc. Start giving this piece some texture, some realism. And I think I'll start right up here on the forehead, and we're going to take some